Good evening yet again, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 29th of October 2024. Halfway through my streaming week. We have 3 more days of streaming left this coming week. As you can see, a fun day, a special day, a day of great progress and great support. Let's talk all about it. First off, on today's podcast, again, 2 days in a row, I had every intention that on today's podcast, we were going to talk about ideas for my new long-form React show and format that I'm probably going to start doing in December over on my DSP Reacts channel, because I'm going to retire my short-form reacting, the clip show, in a couple of episodes. But again, as I'm about to get set up and start with this, right, we get hit with breaking news that Sony is closing various studios and all kinds of crazy stuff. And so the whole tone of the podcast changes, and I covered that story in depth. Talked a little bit more about how I've changed my co-streaming, which I talked about last night on this Daily Wrap, how now I'm co-streaming with a plugin rather than using Restream.io. And by the way, it went incredibly smoothly tonight. We had 0 issues with the late stream. So I actually suspect it was Restream.io causing my late night streaming problems and not my internet. So that thing is getting tossed. I am never paying them another dollar. I feel like I wasted the $50 that I used them for 2 weeks for. I should have just found this plugin first, but it went really well. Tonight, let's talk about streaming today. So after the Level 1 podcast addressing this issue, I then went ahead and played Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer for the day stream. Today we did some different stuff. I went LMG mode. So first we started playing small maps with the LMG, but also I had to do a handgun challenge because that was the challenge for today online. So I got the kills with the handgun right away. Switched over to LMGs. Played with the first one, the starter one, whatever it's called, like the PU or something like that. Did it for a while. Then eventually I swapped from the small maps to the big ones again. Played with it a little bit longer. And then people got a little bored. I was like, all right, that's the beauty of Call of Duty. Let's switch to a marksman rifle. So we did. We switched over to the 3rd marksman rifle. I forget if it's like the AKS or something like that. Played with that for about a half an hour. Finally unlocked the attachments. Got the nice red dot scope. And then I started killing people from a distance. Great, doing really good. So today, again, good variety. We had handguns, we had smaller maps, we had LMGs, and we had marksman rifles, keeping up with that variety of Call of Duty, and it's really working. Leveling up, I actually got Ninja by the end of the stream, which worked out really well. So good stuff there. Really had a great time. I hope that you guys that were there enjoyed it, and if you haven't seen the videos, they're all live on the channel. Tonight was the continuation of Sonic X Shadow Generations. As you can see, we had another awesome night of support. The streak has continued all day. That means, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new record, 43 streams of hitting the goals, crushing my trolls. It's continuing. Thank you so much for that. I'm so glad that people are enjoying all the content that I'm putting out. So how did Sonic go? I will say this. Tonight, we did 2 major stages. One apparently was from, like, some from Sonic Heroes, but also from, I guess people were saying Sonic Frontiers, but there was also some from Sonic 06. So there was a lot of different Shadow gameplay from various different games he's been in. There were 2 bosses. One was from Sonic Heroes, and one actually was from his final boss from Sonic 06. The only complaints I have is thus. The targeting is a little wonky, and the controls when you're in midair aren't great. They're not, like, perfected. It feels more like Sonic 06 than it does, say, a more refined game like Sonic Frontiers. That's not a good thing. But when you're going fast-paced and you're running through these stages and you're just, you're hitting your stride, it's actually quite entertaining. And overall, I'm really enjoying myself. Now, I didn't go collectathon mode. It seems like this game is a spin-off, much like how Bowser's Fury was an addition to Mario 3D World. And, Mario 3D World was the meat of that release, but Bowser's Fury was like 4 or 5 hours. That's exactly what this feels like with Shadow Generations. It's not its own standalone game. It really is just an add-on to Sonic Generations. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a great time with it. And by the end of the night, we're almost done. So I think all we have left in the game is to unlock the final power, maybe like 1 or 2 more stages, and then the final boss, and it's done. But I already went a little late tonight. I didn't have time to finish it. So we're going to do one more stream of this on a late stream, probably Friday night. We're going to finish Shadow Generations. If we have extra time, which I predict we will, I'll probably jump in and do some of, look at that, went too far. Probably jump in and do some of Sonic Generations. and get a little start there. And then we can determine, do you guys want more of this game or is that enough? And that's okay. You know, whatever you want. If really all you cared about was Shadow Generations and you don't care about Sonic Generations, that's also okay. We don't have to do Sonic Generations, but I'm just saying that way at least we'll have a full stream because I'll be playing both games on that stream, okay? But anyway, it went well. And by the way, like I said, no internet issues tonight, which leads me to believe fully that it actually was the Restream.io site that was causing me my problems on the late night stream. So, thank you all. Now, here's the deal. Tomorrow, there is no early daytime stream, which means no level 1 podcast and no gameplay or anything first slot when I normally would be streaming. I have personal stuff going on. I have to do it. So because of that, I won't be here for a day stream. But tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, it's the premiere of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, The Campaign, which everyone has been telling me is about 8 hours long, is actually really good, and they want to see me play it. So I'm going to start that tomorrow night. We're going to see how it goes. Hopefully people will show up and engage in support with this campaign because they've been asking me for it all week. So we're going to do it tomorrow night. Now, I will be back all day Thursday. It is my Halloween marathon event. I'll be playing a variety of Halloween horror games. I'll be playing things on PC, things on console, things on various different things. Plus, there'll be food. I'll be in costume all day long. And there even is the possibility I'll be doing some co-op with Kino Casino. It's not 100% locked in yet, but it would be a gameplay co-op. But I'm going to let you know probably sometime tomorrow when we determine if and when that's going to happen on Thursday. Okay, so a great marathon coming up on Thursday. If you're looking for a normal day, Friday will be a normal day where it's going to be Call of Duty on the first stream, and then my late night stream of Sonic where we're going to wrap up Shadow Generations and then play a little bit of Sonic Generations and figure out if we should continue with the playthrough. Okay? But guys, thank you. Another awesome day of fun gameplay, hitting the goals. Again, 43 straight streams. You guys are absolutely outstanding and amazing, and I really appreciate you. Thank you all so very much. I hope you all have a good evening, and I will see you all tomorrow night, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 premiere campaign. Okay? Thank you guys. Have a good night. Peace out. See you then.